Hello, everyone. What's going on? And we have breaking news. Joe Biden has won the state of Pennsylvania, per NBC and CNN. I just saw that on TV. And so, yeah. Now, Fox News hasn't called it for him, but The Guardian has. Basically everyone except for Fox News has called Pennsylvania for Joe Biden. And I think ABC and CBS might. I haven't checked those. But so, essentially, the UEP decision desk has also called Pennsylvania for Joe Biden. So per my projections, Joe Biden is currently at, I believe, 273 electoral votes. Indeed, 273 electoral votes. Donald Trump has clinched, this is according to my projections, 214 electoral votes. No, excuse me, not 214. I have to add the 15 from North Carolina and Maine 2nd District. 229 electoral votes. We have called North Carolina for Trump. In fact, I called North Carolina for Trump last night. There is virtually no way that Cal Cunningham or Joe Biden can pull off an insane win in North Carolina. So the only 4 states that remain uncalled, according to the UEP decision desk, are Nevada, Arizona, Georgia, and Alaska, with Pennsylvania being called. So I predicted that Pennsylvania would go to Joe Biden by 4%. That was what I said. I said 4 to 5%. It looks like it's going to be less than that, but I was still right. So according to The Guardian, which has a good county by county map, I also need to turn my alerts off. Hopefully you didn't see that, but I always forget to turn my alerts off. So first we're going to talk about Allegheny County, where they still haven't counted all their ballots, but this county is Pittsburgh, and it favors Joe Biden significantly. As you can see, he's getting around 60% of the vote to Donald Trump's less than 40% of the vote. So Allegheny did favor Joe Biden, and there are still some ballots that have yet to be returned. And Erie County, which is the swing county, I believe Hillary Clinton lost this by 2% in 2016, and Barack Obama won it twice, narrowly. Joe Biden currently has the lead. He's leading by 1.2% with nearly all the ballots counted. There are still a few votes that have yet to be tallied, but they're expected to favor Biden. So Joe Biden, with winning Erie County, that's the bellwether in Pennsylvania. And essentially what's going on is this is a swing towards Joe Biden. I remember Trump had the lead here on election night, but as the mail-in ballots came in, and they favored Democrats disproportionately, they came in and we saw it was like the red mirage. This isn't just some random new thing that we're seeing. This is suspicious. No, it's the red mirage. And we talked about this before the election. We said, and we thought it was going to happen to a larger scale. We thought, maybe Donald Trump is going to be winning in New Mexico. But the red mirage happened only in the Rust Belt. It looks like, remember, he had a 13, 14-point lead. No, maybe 12-point lead in Michigan on election night. He had a 5-point lead in Wisconsin on election night. He was winning very, very early on in Virginia. He was winning very early on, I believe, in the state of yeah, so I was wrong about that, but he was leading very early on in these Rust Belt states. We saw the mirage happen to a certain extent in the Rust Belt. So as I just said, Allegheny County, these votes essentially dragged Biden over the top. Scranton, that's Lackawanna County. I know that because I watched The Office. Lackawanna did favor Joe Biden. He's going to win it by over 8%, and there are still some ballots that will have to be counted that do favor him. And Philly, even yesterday it was only 80% reporting. They still have a lot of ballots to count. As you can see, Joe Biden getting 80% of the vote here, more than that, it looks like. So, as expected, Joe Biden ran up the score in Philadelphia. That's what Democrats have to do to win the state. In Bucks County, this is the suburb that kind of swings. I believe Donald Trump narrowly carried it in 2016. Joe Biden is going to win it by a little more than 4%. And there are still some votes that are going to be tallied. In all these votes that have yet to be tallied are going to favor Joe Biden. So Biden's probably going to expand his lead to definitely at least 1%. He's ahead by 0.5. It's already been called by a bunch of major news networks. So yeah. Now, Chester County is another suburb that Clinton she did pretty well here in 2016. And the suburbs are trending blue, and Joe Biden is going to win this by, it looks like, 17%. Montgomery County is another one. This is a very liberal suburb. This has always been a blue suburb. So Biden ran up the score here. Harrisburg, that's Dauphin County. And as expected, Joe Biden, he's going to win it by like a likely margin. This isn't solid for him, but it's not really competitive either. And lastly, Center County, which is at the center of Pennsylvania. Joe Biden, this is a more competitive county, but I do believe Hillary Clinton narrowly carried it in 2016. Joe Biden is going to improve on her numbers basically all across the state. He's doing better in Philadelphia. He's doing better in the suburbs. He won Erie County, which he could not do, and he's running up the score in Allegheny much better than Clinton was able to do. Again, in Monroe County, Joe Biden outperforming Hillary Clinton. I actually think she lost this county, but Pennsylvania has gone to Joe Biden. There was a lot of concern over Pennsylvania in the final weeks. The polls said tightened up a little bit. Joe Biden's oil comments certainly didn't help him, but it looks like Pennsylvania will go blue, and this has won Joe Biden the election per the UEP decision desk. So yeah, we're also going to take a look at some other Rust Belt states briefly, but I wanted to analyze Pennsylvania, just because this is so recent. Now, Arizona, I would stray away from calling that. It's been narrowing up significantly, and only 91% of the vote is in. So Arizona, certainly not yet decided. Nevada is going to go blue in all likelihood. 87% of the vote is in. Biden is ahead. He's been expanding his lead. He expanded his lead yesterday. So I really do think that he's going to hold on to Arizona, probably win it by 3 to 4%, if I'm being completely honest. I do think that Trump's going to win Alaska. Georgia, I really see Joe Biden holding on, but there's going to be a recount. I mean, he's only ahead by, 7,000 votes? Yeah, he's only ahead by a little more than 7,000 votes in such a big state where there have been 5 million votes cast. So it's a very close state, as expected. Now, taking a look at Wisconsin briefly. Now, I want to compare this to the Guardian 2016 map for Wisconsin and Pennsylvania, but I won't go over Pennsylvania in depth. So as you can see, oh no, I was wrong. Clinton did win Center County. So as you can see, just zoom in on Pennsylvania, please. There we go. So as you can see, Pennsylvania, why you got to be like that? So let's compare it. Okay, now, there we go. Okay, whatever. It doesn't want to go like that. So Pennsylvania, let's move over there. Whoops. The Guardian's I wish I was subscribed to the New York Times, but unfortunately not. So, as you can see, Joe Biden, that's Montgomery County. It should say that, whatever. Doesn't win Montgomery County. Okay, whatever. Joe Biden did flip Montgomery County. I believe that's Northampton. So, oh yeah, he won by 0.8%. That's a flip from 2016. And I was wrong. Hillary Clinton did. She did end up winning Monroe County, which I thought Biden flipped, but I was wrong about that. Now, I do believe that Joe Biden also held on to Dauphin County, as I mentioned earlier. But Clinton, she wasn't able to run up the score in Philly. So Joe Biden also was able to hold on to Chester, as I mentioned earlier. But now, Allegheny, Clinton won, as I mentioned, by a solid margin. But Erie, she lost Erie County. Let's look at the 2016 Pennsylvania election. I wish I'd had this tab pulled up before, but if we go to Erie County, she lost it just barely. She lost it by 2%. So we're going to go to Erie County. Did I just pull up Georgia? No, it's Pennsylvania, because Fulton County is also in Georgia. Erie, she lost it. She got 47% of the vote. Donald Trump got 48.5%, so she lost it by 1.5%. Joe Biden was able to win Erie County. It's basically all in, and it's basically been called for Joe Biden. So Pennsylvania will go to Joe Biden. Now Michigan, we'll go to Michigan first, and we're going to compare the Michigan 2016 election results to that of Michigan 2020. Do you want to show up Michigan? And I really wish that there was a way to zoom in, because this is kind of annoying, because I used to know how to use this map. Whoops. I don't want to do that. Do you want to move? Okay. I don't know why this map is being so weird, but Michigan, as I mentioned, Hillary Clinton, she underperformed a lot of expectations. I really did not see her losing this state. I said it was going to be close, but I just didn't see a path to victory here for Trump. Biden, he was able to win Livingston County, Genesee County, and Saginaw County, which is a huge bellwether in Michigan. Clinton, she ended up losing Saginaw County by, I think, 3 to 4%, something like that. Biden was also able to narrow up Bay County. Now, he didn't win Bay County, but Clinton, she got crushed here, as you can see. And we can also take a look at Marquette County, and Biden was able to win that. That's not really expected, but Hillary Clinton barely won this in 2016. Now, I believe he also was able to flip, I don't know the name of this county, Kent County. He was able to win it by 6%, or he's winning by 6% with 100% of the vote in, so 6% went for Joe Biden. Clinton lost this. It was close, but she still lost. Now, Kalamazoo County, Joe Biden won here. That's pretty easy for him to do. Wayne County, he was able to have higher turnout than Hillary Clinton. This is Detroit. Higher turnout, got more black voters out to vote, which is good for the Democrats. So they were able to win Michigan. Biden was able to win Michigan, and he's ahead by a good amount. Again, he's ahead by 2.7%. That's not going to be enough to warrant a recount. Now, lastly, for the state of Wisconsin, we're not going to talk about Minnesota because it's not really a flip. It's important, but it's not as important as Wisconsin, Michigan, and Pennsylvania. So Hillary Clinton really underperformed in Wisconsin. She was supposed to win big here, but she ended up losing. So Douglas County, Bayfield County, and Ashland County all went for Joe Biden, and they all went for Hillary Clinton. But let's see the counties that Biden flipped. Well, first of all, first of all, he was able to win Eau Claire County. I believe Hillary Clinton won that as well. But when we look at some of these, light red counties that Clinton lost, I believe Biden was able to flip some of them. Yeah, he was able to flip South County. Yeah, he only won by 1.7%. But he was able to flip a lot of these counties, these blue-collar, Rust Belt counties that Hillary Clinton just did not appeal to. That's why she lost. She was establishment. She didn't seem to care about these people. She didn't campaign there. Biden did the opposite. He made his whole campaign about them. That's why he was touted as the most electable, because he was able to flip the Rust Belt. And right now, he has flipped the Rust Belt. He delivered good on his promise to the Democratic electorate. He said, I'm the only one who can beat Donald Trump. And right now, he is beating Donald Trump. So he was able to flip, it looks like one or two counties. I'm not sure. Yeah, 2 counties, because that is the county that Green Bay is in. Door County, he was able to flip it narrowly. So the Rust Belt has flipped blue. Joe Biden has secured the presidency of the United States, and I think he's going to hold on to Nevada and Georgia, but he's probably going to lose Arizona and Alaska. But they're still too close to call. Whoops. No one in California is certainly not a toss-up. But again, guys, thanks so much for watching the video. Like, subscribe, tell me what you think in the comment section below, and I'll see you all in the next one.